Santo Niño de Cebu by Midshipman Ronald King Q. Tabat of B.S. Murray Polaris Trevi. Introduction. A holy depiction of the Christ child that is highly regarded as miraculous by Filipino Catholics is known as the Santo Niño de Cebu, a title given to the child Jesus by the Roman Catholic Church. Content. Santo Niño de Cebu is a religious artifact that is made of wood and sculpted to depict the baby Jesus. It has long, curly, black hair and is dressed in Spanish monarch-inspired clothes. It is wearing a white dress with yellow long sleeves topped with a green cape made of cardboard and cloth. He also wears a crown made of metal. This structure is approximately 37 centimeters tall and supported by a wooden stand. Citation or creator. The owner of the relic is my grandmother named Estela Taba, 77 years old and a religious person. She bought this for 50 pesos from a vendor. In the year, she loves to collect relics and she was amazed by the design of Santo Niño. That is why she decided to buy it. Context. The relic's acquisition was before the celebration of Christmas on December 2000, just after my grandmother acquired the relic. The Second People Power Revolution, or also known as EDSA II, happened on January 2001, which was a political protest that peacefully overthrew the 13th President of the Philippines, which is President Joseph Estrada. Communication. This source is considered reliable because it is a primary source that already exists during the time that the history happens. It testifies to the situation firsthand. It tells us about the way of life, culture, and religion of those people living on the day of the acquisition of this sun. Moreover, it was presented to this day in its original form and far from alterations, can be considered as a reliable source. And one more thing, the information I got about Santo Niño de Cebu came from my grandmother herself, who is one of the old-fashioned people who lived in the year 2000. Connection. My prior knowledge is that, according to what I only know, the Philippines experienced the EDSA Revolution in January 2000. But after my interview with my grandmother regarding the Santo Niño de Cebu she had, I was already familiar of the national events at the time my grandmother bought the Santo Niño. And I've now come to the realization that the challenges our nation and our fellow citizens have faced historically have not been simple. I also came to the conclusion that anything could be used as a source or piece of history, as long as there's someone who's present to witness it. Conclusion. This source helps me understand the influence of the devotion to Santo Niño de Cebu to Filipino values and families. Because of the Santo Niño, I have a better appreciation for the Filipinos' generosity and hospitality. Santo Niño de Cebu was given by Ferdinand Magellan as a token of appreciation for the warm welcome of Raha Humabon in 1521. This source also symbolizes Magellan's voyage and his discovery of our country. References. And these are the sites from which I gathered the other information.